Good evening. We're live here at the Hilton Metrotown, where there's a full-on party behind me, where the NDP and Jagmeet Singh are celebrating their victory in the Burnaby-South by-election. Singh has survived the vote here in Burnaby, but not just here, also within his party. It was widely suggested that if he didn't win the Burnaby-South by-election, the NDP would have to look for a new leader. But that's not the case tonight. Singh will now take up a place in Parliament. Here's a little of what he had to say earlier.
You know, when I was growing up as a kid, I could have never imagined someone like me ever running to be Prime Minister. Well, guess what? We just told a lot of kids out there that yes, you can. Yes, you can. And I know that carries a lot of responsibility, and I understand that responsibility. And I want you to know that when I take my seat in the House of Commons, I will work hard to make you all very proud. Yes, I will.
Singh won with 39% of the vote. That equates to 8,884 votes here in Burnaby-South. It was followed by Liberal Richard Lee at 26% of the vote and Conservative Jay Shin with 22.5%. Despite the victory tonight, Jagmeet is asking his supporters to continue their momentum for the next 8 months, right up to the federal elections in October. There was plenty of talk here tonight of Prime Minister Jagmeet Singh. But in the meantime, he's promising more affordable housing through cooperatives, green energy initiatives, and more accountability in Ottawa. Here's a little more from his victory speech tonight.
We are the champions for Quebecers. New Democrats are the champions for Canadians. We will continue to do that work. There's so many people out there. That count on us. They need us. And so I know people have worked really hard over these past couple of weeks. I know it's been a long slog, but I hope you've got more left in the tank. I hope you do. Because we just have 8 more months. We have 8 more months to let the people know that they can choose a government that stands up for people, not for corporations, that doesn't give handouts to SNC-Lavalin, but stands up for everyday Canadians.
Well, despite the partying that's going on tonight, as you can see behind me, Singh has quite a bit of work to do in terms of uniting the NDP across the country. At the moment, their polls are the lowest since 2000, and the NDP is also heavily laden with debt. But for Jagmeet Singh and his supporters here tonight, they're promising a change. They're promising a new future, or as he said tonight in his speech, a new course for Canada in Burnaby. Tom Walsh, City News.
2 other by-elections were held in Canada today, and an upset in the Quebec riding of Outremont. Former NDP leader Tom Mulcair's seat has flipped from NDP to the Liberal Party. MP-elect Rachel Bendayan cruised to victory over NDP candidate Julia Sanchez. And in Ontario, the Conservatives held on to their seat in York Simcoe. Scott Davidson easily winning that seat with over 50% of the vote. His closest competitor, the Liberal candidate, only garnered 30% of the votes.